I was told to do right. Stick around by my side if they want to test my life. Yeah, street kid, I was trapping.
I give like a whitey bulger type.
I could not speak on my godfather for years, but now that he's passed on, and it's a lot of it's public record. You look at, they sent when he died. They sent when he died. They sent me his paperwork.
Shit.
Yo, it was like 3 mob families paperwork, and this is one man. Hit.
Yo,
kill,
listen,
kill,
a gun jammed in my face one day. He was so upset. He was so upset about it. Yo, he called me over tonight, and it was Ronnie's dad and Junior, and they let me stay with them. So I just wrapped up.
And my father, yeah.
I just wrapped up, and they're both prison dudes, whatever.
And the 3 of them together, for the record, scared the life out of me. I thought they were all gonna go do life.
So yo,
because I had my father, my godfather, 2 biggest gangsters I know, and my best friend, the wildest dude I know. The 3 of them living together, I'm like, this is all bad.
Yo, but Junior was so mad that day because I went to face somebody with a gun. It jammed in my face. I'm not gonna go with who or whatever.
Right, another neighborhood.
You know what I mean? Yeah, something
happened.
happened, and I felt like I owed the dude a chance to to face me as a man because I kind of did some fucked up shit behind his back, and usually I don't get down like that. So I gave him a chance to see me in person, and punch his pretty face, But he was like, yo. At 3 o'clock, I got a ride. Come with us. Junior's talking to me. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, come with. They got gasoline filled up. We're gonna go burn that dude's house down. I'm like, yo. I'm like, I can't do that, man.
Was wild, bro.
I'm like, we cannot do that. I said, yo, Junior, there's like kids and everything. He goes, they're not your kids. I'm like, yo, this dude's fucking
I was
nuts.
in traffic with him one day, and somebody gave the person that was we were in the back, and we had a driver. And someone gave our driver the finger, and he's like, you're just gonna let him give you the finger?
Yo.
You ain't gonna get out this car and kill him? I'm like, yo, it's 2000 something. If you killed every motherfucker that gave you the finger, you killed 20 people in traffic. By the time you get to work, it's different now. Like,
yeah, it's not the age. Everything's
so
on film too.
institutionalized. He was in there almost 40 years. He got out one of the.
There's too many cameras, bro. Everybody's walking around with a fucking camera now.
Speaking of cameras,
right?
Did you see that video? I mean, on the news, the police shot 2 pit bulls, killing one of them because allegedly the pit bull attacked the officer. I think that was in Dorchester. In Dorchester, it was in Dorchester. They shot two pit bulls because allegedly one of them attacked the officer. I think it's just an excuse to shoot him.
I mean, I know if something's coming at me like that.
They're scared.
If pit bulls coming at me,
who knows if it was really?
If I got a gun and the dog's snarling at me and barking and snap, I'm putting one in his head.
If the police show up to my house, my pit bull's gonna get excited. It ain't gonna get aggressive. But that cop gotta differentiate excitement and aggression.
But they're scared
to take their life. But because they're fair, not trained properly, they just shoot the dog.
Especially your dog. Your dog's
that happens
huge.
a lot. That happened to my homeboy in Malden. I won't say no names, but remember they shot homeboy's dog in the head.
Didn't they kill yours too when we were younger?
The cops were going through my homeboy's trash.
Didn't they kill your dog?
My dog caught the cop going through the trash. He killed the dog and said, I won't mention what I found in the trash. You don't mention me killing the dog.
Oh, shit. What about Tyson? Remember you had him?
My dog Tyson, that was my first pit bull, straight monster. That was before I had any kids, any family. I trained him to be a straight lunatic.
I fought him one-on-one.
He was straight Scandalous.
What do you look? You got pictures?
All white.
Yeah, I fought him one-on-one.
We got pictures up on
I'll send some pictures. But
I fought him one-on-one more than once.
As a young,
yo, because he get him going, yeah. Because he's crazy.
Everybody fought my dog one-on-one.
But we used to have
the only one with enough height.
I won.
Like, let's get it.
I had him pinned down like this. I'm like, get your fucking dog. Get your fucking dog.
Up on his arm and stomach and shit. It was crazy.
Yo, but we had this kid, Joe Juice, right? And
he was like my dog's chew toy.
The dog used to just tear him apart. Every time he come around, he's Tyson be punking him. Shit was mad funny. That was mad wreck.
Word, bro.
Yo.
But there was actually
I saw a little bit about that. I didn't know it was the officer had killed had shot the dog. I just thought it was just.
And there was there's been a lot of fires in Massachusetts lately. A lot of fires I'm seeing. There was
firebugs.
So there was a fire in Brockton, and this lady was sleeping, and her son's pit bull was there. He started barking, woke her up. She gets up, notices a fire, and leaves. The pit bull saved her life.
Yeah,
so, it's all about how they're trained. It's all about how they're raised. You could have aggressive dogs if they ain't raised right, but then you could have dogs that's gonna be well.
They can sense your fear too. They probably
like
sense your nervousness.
They're the sweetest, most generous, nicest dogs in the world.
I'll shoot that motherfucker.
It's all how you raise them. It's all how you train them. All my dogs now are family dogs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he got nice dogs. I'm not scared of
great dogs. They're well trained. But this is a perfect example of how you raise it. This dog was a family pet, and it saved a lady's life from a fire. So it's all how you're brought up. You know what I mean? But that's a positive story about a pit bull.
When he had Tyson, though, we were kids, though. That's why.
That's
That
a
dog,
beast.
we did that shit on purpose.
They'll see the clip. I was fully Scandalous, black and white, with little pit bull. I was probably like 15, 16, first got it. You know what I mean? Maybe even younger, I don't know. But I've had a few. I got 4 pit bulls now. They're great dogs. They're all well-trained, well-behaved. I had a few in the past.
So you got Cash?
I got Cash. Buster.
Then
I
the
got
Buster.
Mick.
Okay, that's a new one?
And then, Mick's the little black and white one.
I'm on Cash and Buster, I believe.
So Mick's a new one. And then I got Veda. She's my female. That's Buster's daughter.
Yeah, it's a cousin. Had my cousin. My cousin had a pit bull, and I guess it's...
Yeah, Coop. So Coop had a red nose. So
shout out Coop DeVille.
Shout out Coop DeVille. So, you know, I slid to DeVille.
Word.
You know what I mean? And Buster and her dog, Jasmine, had pups. And I kept the pick of the litter, and that's my Vader, my only female. I got one.
Is it all black?
Nah, she blue and white.
Okay, I was thinking like Darth Vader. That's why I'm asking.
She's like a little chubby
I named her Vader because
like
I got three males and 1 female, and she's the only girl I ever had. So when she was first born, I didn't have a name for her, so I'd always call her my girl. Yo, how's my girl doing? I'm gonna come see my girl. I'm gonna come see my girl. Then that movie, My Girl. The girl's name is Veda.
Copy. That's what it is. Yep.
So that's where I got the name Veda, because that's my girl, and it just
I'm
stuck.
thinking Darth Vader, and then I was thinking about the rest.
And then the dog, my dog Mick is just small with a lot of heart and an attitude problem. So I named him Mick, like Mick Lovin', Mick Rega. You know what I'm saying? Mick Jagger, Mick Sweeney, Mick whatever. He's just a Mick all around. So
that's dope.
That's the 4: Mick,
Cash is
Buster,
beautiful.
and Veda. Yeah, Cash is one of a kind. Got that big beast.
Looks like
of a
Turner
head.
Hooch.
You always been into the pits?
Always been into the pits. When I was young,
All
in the
dogs
projects,
are just pits, really.
If it ain't a pit, it ain't shit.
You don't think it's a dog?
When I was younger, I wasn't allowed to have a pit because I lived in the projects. But all the big homies had pits, so they
used to have them jumping the fences.
Yeah, they would have
hang
to jump in the hanging from the
trees.
trees and the rope. So they would let me walk them, play with them, you know. So getting that bond, falling in love with them, but never being able to have one. Literally, the day I moved out the projects, I went and got my first pit bull, Tyson.
That's dope. And dogs could do a lot for people, man. I know people who were like, yo, this... I got this dog.
My dog Buster saved my life.
Word.
When I lost my brother, not to interrupt you, but, you know, like, my brother Boo passed away. I got Buster right after. R.I.P. Boo Boo. And it just, like, gave me a reason to wake up, even just to take him out and take care of him, and he gave me a lot of love. And same thing with my dog Cash. They're emotional support dogs, you know. And I'm not really a people person nowadays. I work out, I work, I stay to myself. So all I got is my dog. So they're very therapeutic, if you will.
So yeah, that reminds me like DMX. That was always his thing. Like, I don't got shit but my dog.
I don't get shit but my dogs, and that's all I need. You know what I mean? Like. And what about the speaking? There are a lot of fires in Massachusetts, but you see that thing in Revere, the shooting in Revere Beach?
No, but you were telling me about it earlier.
The sun's out.
Yo, do you remember? Hey, you remember what happened?
The buns is out.
Hey, you remember when we were? Hey, we were doing a show. Me and Ronnie were watching his little brother Benny's show, right? And
shout out to Benny Franks. Salute.
Of course, I'm drinking, sipping, and fucking. I come out and I see like Ronnie and is in between my cousin and somebody else. They're arguing. Yeah. I run up and sucker punch the dude like an idiot. I didn't see the state police there, right? They're like, what are you, some kind of... Yo, they put me down, put me in the back of the cruiser. I got a 3.5 to 7 suspended out of state, right? I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm so fucked. Right? He didn't cuff me because it was like a 30 on 30 side. He put me in the back.
For the record, we were like 30 deep, but everyone was leaving. So like 20 of them left, and there was 10 of us left. Like, not even, about 5.
Yeah.
And then, so five of us fought, like, 20 Haitians.
And they put me in a cop car right away.
They threw him in a cop car right away. My younger brother's friend runs up to the cop car.
Click, click, click.
Click, opens it.
Open the door. I just took off.
I just go off and just hit everybody I see. Bang, bang. Everyone that we were beefing with, I just threw.
I ran at that point. I'm like, I'm out of here.
I just banged out for hours. And then me and Payne went back. Got my Malden shirt, my Notre Dame hat, my blue and gold.
I hid in the mosh until my Uncle Pat called. Uncle Pat came and grabbed us up.
Save the day. I don't know how we didn't go to jail. I was out there, no shirt on, no hat.
Bleeding.
The state troopers are like, good in the car. My knuckles are all bloody. I got no shirt on. Obviously, I just been in a fight.
I'm hiding in the mosh.
I punched like 5, 6 dudes right in the face, right in front of the cops. But there's so many people. They're grabbing my brother. They're grabbing Keast. They're grabbing me. I'm banging out.
Oh,
but
man.
yo, we were like 30 deep. They were like 30
The patio.
deep. But the
Yeah,
beef, the beef didn't stop until we were leaving. So remember, Godfather was there with the thing.
Yeah, Junior was there too. Yeah, he's
like,
nuts.
You sure you don't want? I'm like, nah, y'all.
Thank God he left.
So they were all leaving. A whole car full of Maplewood kids, a whole car full of Newland kids, a bunch of Malden kids just left. And there was about 5 of us.
I was having a good time,
There was
too.
5 of us leaving, and their whole crew was still there, all Revere kids, you know what I mean? And
they don't know how to act.
the 5 of us got into a beef with about at least 20 of them. And I hit at least 6 of them.
That's why I don't do the going out thing so
Nah,
much
this was
nowadays.
Yo, I was
ago,
having
man.
a good time. I was having a good time.
And that's what I
You know
go
what's
out for, to have a
crazy?
good
We
time,
went
and
out
people
there-
want to go out to prove themselves. Like,
And we went out to support my brother's show.
Yeah.
It was a great show. From the opening of the show to the
There's a lot of people there too.
to the performance of the show. It was a great show. We had a great time.
Yeah.
Literally all night was a great night. I was pulling different girls, dancing
We were
with girls.
chilling.
That's why half the team left. We were all on our way out the
Everybody
building.
was doing
I
good.
always do the Irish goodbye right before some
Yeah.
shit pops off.
We
Like,
about-
I get a feeling sometimes.
we
I'll
about
just be
30
ghost.
I can't
deep.
walk out the door and
We
see
about
I
30
just seen
deep.
something I didn't like. So
And
you
we're
already know.
leaving. We're walking out the door. We seen something. I actually seen his cousin arguing with someone. I got myself involved, getting a fight. He comes up, hit somebody. My brother hit somebody.
They said
Now
you
it's
Malden
basically-
faggots ain't gonna do nothing.
It was
Bah!
it was
Shut the
it was
fuck
me,
up.
Benny Franks, Keast, and his cousin Payne.
Yeah.
It was like the 4 of us versus like 10, 20 people. And I was just hitting everybody I seen. And the cop, he's like, you better not. I'm like, oh, my bad. I didn't even see who I was just
I
swinging
didn't
when he
even
grabbed
know.
me, you know what I mean? But
I was
I
like,
ducked out of
damn.
him, hit a few more people. But that was, I don't know how we all got
Yo, I
out of
swear to
there.
God, it was like
There
an
too
hour
many
in the
charges.
back of
There was
that.
too
No,
many
we
people
ran.
for
They got
them
me
to
out there.
arrest. They tried to arrest
They
him.
put me in the cruiser,
we
but they
got
could have
about-
cuffed me because there was so many fights going
There
on.
was so many, like I said, there was 5 on like 20. So there was 2 cops. So every time they try to throw one, like they do him in the back, we let him out. They're trying to arrest me. There's someone getting stomped out. 6 people stomping one person out. They run over there. I take off. It was just crazy. It was
So much
hectic.
clarity I had in the back of that fucking police car. You know how sober I got real quick.
Yeah,
I'm
real
like,
quick.
damn,
Yeah,
I'm
that
going
adrenaline
3.5 to 7. This is stupid.
But
Over
yeah, that's
some
my
dumb
point. With
shit.
the nice weather being here, they say the sun's out, the Huns are out, the guns are out, and the buns is out. You know what I mean? Like the nice weather comes, the sun comes, the beautiful woman comes, the guys come flexing, and then all of a sudden we get to peacocking, and then we get to beefing. So
That's it.
And the
the
heat,
sun
the
comes
heat gets
out.
to people
If
too.
you want to use the guns
Yeah.
this summer, use the ones you came built with. Stop pulling out the pistols. We don't need that at the beach. It's a family place.
Yo,
Let's try to
15
keep
to life's a
beef to
long
minimum.
time.
You don't want that. The stadies are doubling down. They are going to be at the beach real deep. So if you go in there with any problems, stay away from it. Because even for the people that just want to maybe sneak a drink or smoke a little bit, the cops are going to be doubling down. The state troopers are going to be heavy at Revere Beach because of these shootings.
Well,
so.
and plus all the new condos that are up there now, like it's
They
a
got some
different
beautiful
crowd of
things up
people
there.
now.
Yeah,
They
my
ain't
buddy
they're
lives
gonna
over
be
there.
yuppies.
There's zero tolerance. My
Right, so
buddy
they're
lives in
gonna
a
be- they pay all that
$1 million
money,
building.
make it like
He got a-
Miami.
Yeah, they
He
don't
got a
want.
They're trying to make it
They
like
want
Miami
to see a
over
bunch
there.
of youngsters out there fighting at 2
Yo,
o'clock.
that's
in
what
the
I've been
morning.
saying. My big homie lives in a condo out there.
But
and
it's always been
you
like
swear
that.
it's like
Revere
Miami
Beach.
Beach. Not one person that lives there is from there, and it's all gorgeous. So you know what they're doing? That's how they get rid of the poor. They move in all the rich.
Yeah, the uppies.
They,
Bring them
they
all
did
in.
it in Saudi. They did it everywhere. They do it. They're doing it in Revere Beach.
Gentrification. What's that
Yeah,
word?
you know,
How you pronounce it?
gentrification.
Gentrification.
And,
Yes, yes.
Everybody is woke. I don't know if you guys know.
I'm
Bud
not.
Light recently went woke, and soon after, Budweiser and Harley Davidson, they also followed. And if I'm not mistaken, Miller Lite went woke
Yeah,
as
these
well.
corporations just follow
Bud
the
Light is doing this.
I know I had a Bud Light.
ideologies.
But their new partnership is this rainbow woke LBGQ thing, and they're getting a lot of backlash from
As
it.
long as they don't give me a rainbow beer.
Well,
Do-
that's what
do
they do.
whatever
As long
you
as they don't
wanna
get
do.
That's
no,
what
I
Bud-
had a beer. I
That's
had a
what
beer
Bud Light
yesterday.
is
It wasn't-
now. It's full 100 woke, supporting the rainbow.
Well, I had a beer yesterday. It wasn't
which
a
is
rainbow
to each
beer.
his own, but I'm letting you know. You're gonna hear it here first. Bud Light is woke, and Budweiser and Harley Davidson soon followed suit. And a lot of people are falling back. They're not buying Harleys no more. They're selling their Harleys.
They're
And if
American made.
If you do buy Harley, buy a used Harley. Boycott Harley. This is what
I
they're
say,
doing.
Well, it's
get-
an
I say if you
ideology,
like
man.
something, you get it, man. You don't.
I don't like the woke
I'm saying
ideology.
if you've been
Yeah.
using the American flag as your tool for 30 years and then you wipe your ass with it, I say you get shut down. That's my opinion.
Hey,
You know.
They still got Brittany Griner out. That's what's so great about this country, though. You can shit on the flag.
What up with her and Shaq?
You can shit on the flag, and the flag will still get you
What
out.
up with her and Shaq?
That's
I seen
what's
some
going
kind of clip yesterday, something about her and Shaq. I'm like,
She's about as big as Shaq.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It might work. The big Shamrock.
She's part of the LGBT community.
Shout out
She's
to the
a
big
wife.
Shamrock Shaq. You know what I mean?
Shamrock's
But yo, I seen this crazy video online. These two little dogs. One of them got attacked by a coyote. I mean, these dogs were like
They're
this
coming
big.
into the city. I see a turkey on the way here.
Yo,
oh, there's plenty of turkeys. They attacked the post office.
The wolf came.
Oh yeah,
in,
the turkey
he attacked this little dog.
Watch out for
and
the
other
turkeys.
little dog ran out and chased the fucking coyote right off. Chased that motherfucker right off. It was like all hot. You know what I mean?
That's like people. When you see somebody, if there's like 3 dudes and you see that one dude and he's coming at 3 dudes and you can see like that dude is not scared. That's gonna scare some certain people. Like, yo, you know what I mean? This motherfucker's crazy.
I gotta
you know what I'm saying?
sit down sometimes.
It's all hot. It was all hot. So the first, there was 2 little dogs. The coyotes came in the yard. The first little dog fell victim quick. Was getting ripped up. Then
because they say they can sense the fear.
Right. So the other little dog, the other little dog came out fearlessly, chased the coyotes out. The coyote actually jumped the fence and took off. And the little dog saved the other dog. And the paramedics say the other dog was this close to dying. If the other dog didn't run out just in time, it would have strangled this.
Yo, they're in Lynn and Salem. They're coming closer and closer, Rez.
Yeah, the more you know, just like in like Africa or wherever, and the more you infringe on take down their trees, and you're gonna come across these animals. You know what I mean? You cut down these lands, and you're gonna see more tigers. The more trees you cut down, the more tigers you're gonna see, depending where you're at. So it's like a metaphor, but it's been crazy. But be aware of your mail.
Lions.
They got these robberies going on, and you guys see that mail truck robberies.
Mail truck.
So they've been targeting people like packages, but they're looking for your
You remember
keys.
what's his face was was the Grinch of Christmas or something that year? He was stealing all the packages. The kid from Somerville, fucking, I'm not gonna say his name.
Yeah, I know the story. We'll have to talk.
He was following out. He was following.
But y'all, I'll send you the video. You could pull it up on a podcast that they've been.
Why are they looking for keys?
So they're targeting mail carriers.
Oh, mail. This is called mail truck drivers.
So they're chasing them down and they're ripping their keys, so then they can go rob all the mailboxes and shit.
Oh.
So this has been happening frequently in Massachusetts.
Was there one key that opens all of them up?
I've seen several videos in Massachusetts in the past month of people robbing delivery drivers, UPS drivers, and mail truck drivers.
See, I don't like the whole robbing civilians and people who like work hard for their money and shit like that. Like, I'm people I love.
Do what you gotta
do.
I have people I
love that used to like rob packages. I'm like, listen, what if that's like a kid's birthday present? Now you gotta explain
you
to them
from a company,
why.
not people.
That's what I was.
Yeah,
that's
but
what I was
a lot of people don't have the vision to see that far, man. You're thinking about like one foot of the other. If you're in the streets and you're starving, you're gonna steal to eat. You don't care whose food it is. That's just part of your makeup. You know,
but some people are in the streets too, and they stick to their morals.
Well, now
they're hustlers. It's not stealing. They just sell to support their habit.
Now that you know this is going on, this is something like I said. If I'm gonna steal from you,
it's like a cell thief.
I'm gonna walk up to you and say, "Give me your shit."
Right?
Give me your shit.
Give you a chance.
I'm gonna walk up to you and say, "Give me your shit." I ain't gonna go behind your back and steal from you. I've
done that to civilians, bro. I've done it to civilians.
I went into somebody's house and robbed them while they were sleeping, and I felt grimy about it. Remember, I woke homeboy up. I said, "Wake the fuck up, you're being robbed." He like 350 pounds. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh yeah,
I was in his room
oh
robbing
God,
him.
tell that story about it. The
Why
pitbull
he was
chewing them up.
sleeping, and then I felt weird about it, so I woke him up and said, "Wake the fuck up, you're being robbed." And then I'm on my way out the door. I took everything. He said, "Could you leave me something to smoke?" I said, "Do I look friendly to you, motherfucker?" But yo, he's talking about a whole nother story. This
pitbull chewed this fat motherfucker
almost
up.
Killed him. I saved his life.
Came back again for seconds.
Dog, I saved his life.
Chewed him up.
First, I'm walking down the street. I'm like,
Ronnie
this ain't
tried
really.
to warn him too.
I was like, this really. I told him first of all,
Yo.
the person that had the pit originally, he trained the pit bull to be a killer, and then he had to go to jail. So then the person that wanted to adopt the dog was soft as pudding pie. I said, "Bro, bad idea. Don't do it."
He couldn't even go up a fight.
He did it anyway. He calls me one day. Yo, the dog ain't listening to me. He got me nervous. He just attacked me. I locked him out back. Can you come by? I said, "Fuck, I look like the dog whisperer." He said, just come by. We'll smoke a blunt. You know what I mean? I said, "All right, I'm the pit whisperer. I'm gonna come by. We come by. We smoke a blunt."
He's called me, told me this story.
He goes, "Yo, now that you're here, I'm gonna let the dog in." I feel comfortable with you being here.
Because Ronnie kicked the dog right in the face.
I'm like, all right, do your thing. You just gotta not be afraid of him. Just ignore him or just be stern. Like, you don't gotta hit him. You could just make a direct. It's about focus, attention. If I go like this to you, it's like, yo, B. You know what I mean? It ain't hitting you. It's getting your attention. So it's like, snapping him away. So as soon as he lets the dog in, the dog starts doing rounds, just looking at everybody like, who's pussy? Who's victim?
Yeah, wait.
Who's food? He looks at me. I'm like.
He look at the Michelin Man.
Listen,
a little tiny motherfucker, the Michelin Man. Who's he going to eat?
Picture a just monster of a pit bull, right? Covered in blood. It looked like a DMX
album. He said the thing.
A monster red pit bull covered in blood.
Covered in blood.
He attacked my homeboy. My homeboy is 400 pounds.
Yo.
He looked like a beached whale. He looked like a walrus squeaky toy.
The pit bull. Your homie like that.
He sucks.
Homeboy really wasn't the homeboy. Homeboy was just paying rent.
Was paying rent. When you said homeboy, I thought.
But you know what I'm saying?
Doughboy.
Doughboy.
But anyway, Doughboy was paying rent. But anyway, I come by to do the pit whisperer, which is why I was getting paid.
Yeah, to help him out.
I'm here to dog train. But anyways, the dog looks in. So he looks at the dog and says, "Go lay down." And the dog looks at him like, "The fuck out of here."
See you later.
And as soon as the dog recognized your puss, it's a rat. So the homeboy looked at him like, "Oh shit, never mind, don't go lay down." He like second guessed himself.
Trying to walk away.
And going like this to a dog is like, "Oh my god, I'm scared." They're not speaking English. They're reading language and demeanors.
Energy.
So as soon as he bitched up, his energy.
Hey, people's the same way.
People
can read that energy. That fear.
subconscious.
We're all mammals, bro.
So the dude's about 400 pounds. He's sitting on the couch just like that. The dog's right there.
Ew.
He goes, "Never mind." The dog leaped in the air, ripped
Little
him off the
that,
couch,
buddy.
And just tore him to shreds.
I
went just like this. Damn, I started laughing my ass off. Then his mother's like, "What's going on up there?" They're just playing.
They're just playing the thing's mauling him.
The thing is ripping him. Just
mauling him.
Eating him to death.
Yo,
right?
Ronnie finally gets his dog back.
I pull out my phone. I go, "Let me get this on Snapchat." You know what I mean? I pull out the phone. But then I start hearing the mom coming up the stairs. Last thing I want to do is, because I told this dude, "Don't get the dog. I'm going to get the dog. I'm not going to let him kill him, people. I'm going to get the dog."
He does get the dog.
But I do want him to learn his lesson. I did tell him not to get this dog. Not to let him in the house. He got kids. What if it attacked the kids? So I was a little bit of at him not. So then I hear the mother coming up the stairs. I run down the stairs. I say, "Don't come up here." I ran back up the stairs. I gave homeboy an option. I could take this dog out right now. He says, "No, please don't do it. I rescued it, so that didn't happen."
So I said, "Okay." He takes the dog outside, right?
Second option. You know what I'm saying?
So he said he's in the thing talking to the mother. He said all of a sudden he heard him screaming again.
I finally get rid of the dog. I hear, "Help! Help!" You go upstairs. You see the dog ripping the dude apart, and it's like he's just ripping apart a 400 pounds.
Yo, he went out the door and came in the back door.
He went outside when I kicked him out. I chased him out. I said, get.
Yeah.
He went out, came back in, ran upstairs, started
devouring.
He was on the mission. So we're all outside like that. We're all outside done like that. That was crazy. And the kid got two homeboys sitting on the couch. I go, y'all ain't. I don't even like the kid, and I helped him. You're supposed to be his homeboys. Y'all ain't shit. You're fake. I go, so we're all sitting on the porch laughing about it, and all of a sudden we hear, "Help, help." I go, "What the fuck?" I run upstairs. The dog is just demolishing this. Now there's a pool of blood. Still to this day, this was years ago. Still to this day, the bathroom floor is stained orange.
They still haven't cleaned it.
Yo,
remember I hit him with the, we were younger, I hit him with a whole thing of silly string.
He woke up and broke the window. I was smashing homegirl's girl in the other room.
Oh, shit. Yo, because, Ronnie and Nicky was over there. They was getting fucked. I'm like, I got to do something. I'm bored. I don't want to leave here. I took the silly string, the fat kid sleeping naked.
Yo, but when the dog went back and started ripping him apart, I never seen anything more demonic in my life than when I went up in the room and the dog looked up at me and he was just a pit bull covered in blood.
With
it was
hair
one of the most. So I just went like
scene.
this. I went, "Oh," and I just slammed my foot on the ground and he ran from me. And that's when I shut the door, locked it. The cops came and put his ass down.
Oh, they put him down.
I took off long before the cops came, but I was on the phone.
He called me.
I was on the phone
had
with
me
the
dying,
homies,
bro.
and they let me know what's going on, play by play, because I was also friends with his sister. So as soon as I took off and I called her, she's like, "Yo, the cops just shot the dog." I'm like, "All right,
good."
Yeah, we could have did that 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, that shit could have been here. I already asked him if you wanted that. He called me, had me dying.
Yeah, but speaking of shootings, there's been a lot of shootings. Mass, Dorchester, Roxbury, Malden, Everett, Chelsea, Charlestown. guns in Charlestown High School. There was a CO stabbed in Massachusetts.
Good.
Getting in the middle of a prison
Get
fight.
in the middle of something he shouldn't have.
Getting in the middle of a gang fight.
Yeah.
And ended
Which,
up.
I mean, to his thing, it is his job, though.
Yeah, but mind your hey, listen.
Not that I got any love, but
hey, listen, mind your
So
mind your
they
business.
They
no,
got
I know.
they got stabbed doing
That's
their
his
job.
fault. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He wanted to play hero.
But everybody
shine
go
up his
check
folks.
out the new music videos out now by CMB Luke, Ronnie Blue Eyes,
It's your boy.
shot by 44 Noise. We're here with Banga, Scandalous Squadron. You know what it is.
Y'all for tuning in.
You know what I mean? And if you need yourself a haircut, go to Everett. Check out the Ben's Barbershop in Everett. Get yourself a tight fade. You know, if you get paid, go get a fresh fade. The Ben's Barbershop, Everett,
boy.
Massachusetts.
Salute, Scandalous.
All right, guys,
Scandalous
man, it's a
Squad.
wrap, man.
Word.
All right.
All my life I was told to do right. Stick up by my side if they wanna test my life. Yeah, street kid, I was